What's good, YouTube? This is Tony3K. Thank you for coming back to my video. Today's video is going to be off my shoe collection, mainly just Dunks for this video. I'm going to go over the rest of my shoe collection in another video, but this is going to be part one just because I have like crazy colorways that I know you guys would love to see. Today, we're going to go ahead and start off with our fit check. We got antagonists on. I got Vel pants. These are pretty fire. Got Brooklyn Air Force One. So I'm not going to go in any particular order, but I am going to start with the ones that I skated just because they're a little bit more worn down and beat. But let's get straight into it. First up, Polaroid Dunks. These ones, I feel like they were good. They had a little bit of hype, but nothing too crazy. I just really did like the little details, like on the back, how you have this little Polaroid tab and Nike tab here. They are a little bit reflective, so if you have like a light right on it, you can kind of see how it pops out a little bit more than that darker area. Like I said, these guys are skated, so I only skated them a few times. I wasn't a huge fan of the rainbows and stuff. It's just not for me. I might give away some of these pairs because I honestly don't wear them anymore, but I do have them in the closet. Next up, I got a pair of OG ACG Terras, and these are fire. I actually wanted to have more purple in my closet, and this was like the first one I can get my hands on. I did like them with the white laces, but they skated amazing. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That suede, it really picked up grip on the board, as you can see. This little guy's been skated several times. It was one of my favorites until I got like other pairs that I started wearing a little bit more frequently, but definitely an honorable mention right here for the OGs. One that you probably don't see too much out here anymore, Barcelona's. I don't know, I had this phase where I was just like, getting the two-tone shoes. That was like my thing. I loved two-tone. So these ones, they're suede as well. You have a blue one on the right, a red one on this left side, and little yellow hints of it. They look actually really clean. I probably regretted skating these like the second time that I skated them, like the second sesh. I was just like, dang, I probably should have kept these just to wear out because they looked really good when I first got them, but as soon as I started skating them, they kind of got beat up, but even in this lighting right now, like they kind of hitting right now. Keep it a buck, they kind of hit. Most beat right here. We got the black suedes. I do have the white leather, kind of like opposite colorway, but these are the main ones that are here. As you can see, the laces, they're cooked. They are cooked. They were straight though. Like I said, I love Dunks to skate in. Like they are great when it comes to impact and when it comes to board feel. Like I still get some sort of board feel. It's not the best like a Janowski, but it happens. And I had these guys. Forget what these were called. I'm trying to think. I don't know. But these, I like this colorway. This colorway was, I think these are Hyper Royal. Hyper Royal and Ivory, I think. And these, oh my gosh, I love these. Like, I don't know what they did with the inside. They one thing that you'll learn about Dunks is like, they do switch up the way that they feel from time to time. So sometimes like they might feel a little bit tight. Other times like they're gonna fit just right. And these guys, beauties in my opinion. Like I could wear them with so much because it's like a grayish tan. I don't know if you can really tell through the camera, but like a grayish tan that really like stands out when you're wearing them because of that little green hint. So these guys, bro, fire colorway. And I'm not gonna lie, these came with black laces and I actually lace swapped them white. I think it hits way better with the white laces. These are the Dare Skateboard Nike SB Dunks. These did come with like little shoelace kind of like accessories, but I'm gonna keep it a buck between me. I wasn't really feeling them, so I took it off. But these, fire, bro. Like you got some camo, you got some black, some tan. Like you could really wear these just as much as like an all black shoe. I've worn this with greens, oranges, whatever colors you could think of. I probably put on with these guys too. The little white details right there. Let me see if you can really see there. Skateboards, and you can see kind of like the facial structures in here. Like this guy right here, the hands. And it's suede. It's like, it's not canvas, it's actually suede. I love these. These are definitely up there for me as far as like one of my most worn pair of Dunks. These guys. This is also one of those pairs, like I said, that are very comfortable on foot. I got the Court Purples, bro. And these, I don't know. I feel like people sleep on them because I got these for like $80, bro. Like it was some ridiculous deal. And I honestly, like, look at the grade of leather on them, bro. Like I've worn these like 15 plus times and they don't look dirty. They barely look creased. Like I do take care of my shoes at the same time, but like definitely a gem to have. If you can get your hands on them for like $100 like I did, bro, like do it. I promise you, you're not gonna regret it. I did get my hands on some Paras. These, bro, like you either love them or you hate them. I've been literally contemplating skating them because they have this underlayer under here. So like if you look real close, this is actually a tearaway layer. This isn't like the normal canvas that you would get on most shoes, but like super nice shoe to have. Like I said, I don't really wear them as much, but like I do really love the fact that they did gum on the bottom instead of doing white, because then when I walked around in them, like you still can barely tell that they're worn like crazy, but I do love them. You got Para on the back on here. That's one thing you're gonna see with Dunks is whenever they do collabs, you'll normally see it on that back tab, like what that collab is. So like I said, another sleeper item. If you can get your hands on some, you're not gonna regret it. You'll wear them all these different colors. Like you're bound to find something in your closet that can go with them.
Now they did do a restock of these. These are not those restocks. Don't get it confused.
OG medium curries, bro. Look at them. They're beautiful, bro. And I'm not gonna lie to you. You can tell which ones are the new ones and the old ones based off of the suede. When you see these in person, bro, like this is one of those neutral colors that for a second they were really actually popping on market. Then they restocked them and they kind of tanked. Beautiful, bro. Beautiful shoe. Definitely must cop. All of my shoes, I'm gonna say must cop because they're in my collection, but it is what it is. A European exclusive for y'all boys and girls. Winter solstices. I don't know what it was about this. I like the design. The colors, they pop, bro. They pop. And I did do a lace swap in these two. They don't come with this color lace, but if you have like other shoes with these laces, like I would suggest put them in there. Real good details on here. Get the little sun. Like I said, these are the winter solstices. At the top, you can get the actual date. So you can see that up close. Oh, fuck it. It was one that like I was excited to put in my collection, but honestly, they don't get a lot of wears. So you can see like that orange bottom, like they're not the cleanest, but like they're cool. They're cool. They only released in Europe. They did not release in the US. So I did have to find them elsewhere, but I'm not disappointed at all with them. When I grew up, I was playing baseball. So you already know my number was 42. I had to get the Jackie Robinsons when I first saw them. And bro, like these, I don't bring them out often, but when I do, I always get compliments on them. These are the Jackie Robinson Dunks. They are not an SB, so you do get that thinner tongue. I don't like the way that the tongue sits on my ankle. Like when I'm wearing jeans and stuff, I feel like I can't make them look right. Maybe if I did something else, like with the way that I lace them, but I really do like the baseball lacing. That 75 anniversary. Let me see if I can get that. Yeah, these are a gem. Like, and I think these are going for a pretty good amount right now. But like, I don't think I'm getting rid of these. These stand in the collection. There's a few of these that they're not going nowhere. They're already at their permanent home. And this right here, it hits. Like you got 42 on the back. Beautiful shoe. They're going somewhere. They're going to a new home soon. I don't wear them. Lace swap them though, but I don't wear them. I actually ended up getting lucky and got this, so I created these. The only reason why I created these, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I wanted to get the St. John's. I really wanted to get the St. John's, but I could not get my hands on them, and I'm pretty sure they were reselling like crazy at the time. They're probably down now, but I created my own version of the St. John's, and instead of doing like a white bottom, I went with the brown because I think that the brown is always going to be better for daily wear. Dirty, but on the back I have GOAT, greatest of all time, you know, because I'm that guy. This has a very special place in my heart. I'm not gonna lie. Union Dunks. And this was actually the very first shoe that I really hit on sneakers. Like, keeping it, but you know
how many L's you take trying to get on sneakers.
This was my first gym. Like, and it was crazy, bro. You got translucent on the bottom. As you can see, these got plenty of wear. I could not stop wearing these once I got them. It was like my main dunk that I was gonna be wearing. But I really love these. You got 2 tones of blue. So this is a darker blue underneath like a mesh. It's like a really thin mesh, so you can actually see the dark blue underneath. But then you get these orange hints in the stitching with this yellow. And these were so gas, bro. Like, if you know Unions, this is definitely one of their better colorways. So you can get a better look. Like I say, you get that darker blue underneath and that mesh. This one did come with, like, in a sense, like a special box. So you do get the Union LA box, and they had different colorways in this too. They had green, which was pistachio. They had a court purple one, but I think that these were probably my favorite ones. Lots, as you can see, these are lot 7s out of 50. RIP Virgil, for real. This collection, like, it was a great collection. This was the only one that I can really get my hands on. If I could get my hands on white, I probably would have done so, but this is what I got left with, and I'm not mad at it. Like, I'm not upset about it. My only drawback with this shoe, if you are getting a lot dunk, they do fit a little bit tighter. They are not the same. I guess it has something to do with the way that they did these lacing right here. You do have leather right here, and this is actually like a off-white cream. So it's not straight up white. You can kind of see white up here, but it's a different tone down here. And they have crazy colors in them. They're pretty clean. Like, I'm gonna keep these because, you know, Virgil has such an impact on the actual, like, culture. If you know, you know. Boy. Supreme Dunks. As you can see, gold Supreme on them. World famous tag on it. Can't go wrong with these. I get a lot of compliments on this one too. It has some crazy details in it. As you can see, like the little chimp right there. You get like this beautiful floral pattern across the back, but you get a nice buttery black suede right here. Get them, bro. Didn't want to be one of those sleepers. You do get Supreme on the insoles, so that's pretty fire too. But like, this has a lot of details that like you really can't go wrong with. We're part of a pack. I got the green apple dunks. You got a mix between suede on the like color hits and leather. That leather is fucking crazy, but yeah, leather right here. Beautiful shoe. You might not wear a lot of green, but if you do want a solid green pair in your collection, look, it even goes with the T right now for real, but yeah, green apples, and the details you have the happy apple and the one with a bite out of it. I think these were based off of like a 420 release, so they're all supposed to be like kind of trippy. They got pineapple, blueberry, cherry, whatever, but like these ones, bro, just look at them, man. Deconstructed iShod Wear Dunk SB Lows Sea Crystals. Now they had a high top pair too. A lot of people did like the high tops a little bit more than these low tops. But bro, I've never seen really any other shoe colorways that match this. If you know, you know, bro. They are SBs, but if you look at the actual soles and the actual like construction of the shoe, it's a much thinner profile. It is not as chunky as your average dunk. Look, you can really see the difference in the thickness and everything. Even the tongue is slimmer. Sea Crystals, man. Don't sleep on them. These probably gonna run you a pretty penny too nowadays, but getting your hands on them when they first, you know, you want them. On the theme of green, how can I not mention the matchas, bro? Matchas. Now, my brother got me a pair of these for my birthday. I also copped a pair through Blue Flower Skate Shop, bro. Best skate shop in Tennessee, bro. Blue Flower Skate Shop. Hook me up with the matcha dunks, bro. These do come with different laces. You do get like the actual matcha green laces, but they all came with pink laces as well. Kind of like the Travis's, man. Just not trying to make no comparisons, but it is a beautiful colorway, high quality. These look so good, bro, on foot. They fit good. They just, bro. These, get your hands on them, bro. If you can get your hands on them, get your hands on them. I definitely was not sleeping on them. I got 2 pairs of them just because. Let me know what y'all think about these, for real. We got right here the Philly Dunks. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I really wanted the Dodger ones. The Dodger ones is my favorite out of the pack. But getting these, look at them, man. Look at that blue, bro. Blue and maroon. I feel like they're popular colors. People do love them. That gum pattern at the bottom, like you stepped on a piece of gum. Bro, these and the Dodgers, like one day I'm gonna have both of them. But as of right now, not dissatisfied with these. I actually really like Roller Derby Dunks, man. 10.5. They got that 10 on the toe box. Leather. Going dumb, bro. Saw them and I was like,
Take my money.
it's a speckled pattern, but it's almost like it's chipping, but it's not chipping. That is actually the way that the shoe came, bro. You're not gonna see this every day, but I needed them. How many of y'all got these? You got them. I had to get them too. Orange Lobsters, bro. This one is like, I don't know, if you were a fan of like the Purple Lobsters when they first dropped, you definitely wanted to hop on these because it had been a while before we got another lobster. Yeah, you do get the bands on these. I'd never put those bands on here because it does cause creasing, unnecessary creasing, and I like my shoes to still look icy when I put them on. So I got the Orange Lobsters. You see the detail. I'm pretty sure y'all have already seen these in person, so I ain't gonna spend too much time on them. You got the orange checkered pattern inside. Really can't go wrong with them. A real lobster is this color, so these should have been out in my opinion, but my holy grails. Purple Lobsters, bro. These are my babies, bro. This was like my dream shoe. I call them my Uncrustable Dunks, to keep it a buck. If you love Uncrustables, you understand why I say that. But my Uncrustable Purple Lobster Dunks. Beautiful colorway. I only have the orange and purple ones. I didn't get green, blue, or red. Those colorways are still fire, but I felt like these just hit the most. You got the purple checkered pattern instead. And let me know, which ones do you like more? Do you like the purple ones or you like the orange? But yeah, Orange Lobsters, Purple Lobster. Thank you again for watching my video, tuning in. Like, follow, subscribe, and comment below what was your favorite pair that you saw during this video. I'll catch y'all boys later. Peace.